While fourth-year med students are focused on matching, which is super important, we all match next week, it's a huge deal, third-year med students are at the start of this ERAS application process. And one of the most important things you can start with is your personal statement. Personal statements are often required when you're applying to sub-Is. And last year, I was kind of disappointed in the fact that there was no content on personal statements. So here I am, giving back. Here's how to start your personal statement. So if you're like me, you struggle with just like getting started, here are some ways that I got started that I thought were really valuable. Number one, figure out what specialty you're applying to. Number two, write down like 5 traits that you think make a good blank. 5 traits that make a good family medicine physician, a trauma surgeon, anesthesiologist. We're all physicians at this point, but we all know that like each of these specialties require like a different type of person. Write down 5 that you think would make a good that physician. So after that, I would go through that list and pick the things that you want to focus on. I recommend focusing on 2 or 3, at least while you're getting started. And there's a little bit of nuance here. You want to make sure that you are portraying yourself as this type of physician, but you kind of want to avoid the cliches. Common cliches in like family medicine are like treating from like the whole person and then full spectrum. So maybe there are some other traits on that list that might make you stand out. For example, I picked advocacy and education. So once you've thought about those 3 traits or more, I mean, you're going to change. I changed so much over the next 6 months. Just like think, like have those on the forefront of your mind and consider situations where you showcase those different traits, either through like experiences or clinical experiences or extracurriculars, and like write those down in a notes app. And that way, when you like go to actually sit down and write your personal statement, they'll all be in one place. I think the last thing for me to mention in this like brainstorming period is your residency personal statement. It's a little bit more like straightforward than your med student personal statement. It's a little bit more like cut and dry. This is why what I did. This is why I did it. This is why it's going to make me a good physician. It's not like that like show versus tell like imagery you did like in your med student personal statement. It's a little bit more like professional. I mean, like think of it as like writing a cover letter for your future employer. What would you write about then, and how would you want to portray yourself?